Good afternoon and hello Tassos. Thank you for coming all the way from Cyprus to Ho Chi Minh.
Hello, Mr. Harvey Law Group. Thanks for offering me the opportunity to be among you here in your Ho Chi Minh operation.
Thank you.
As one of the many operations you offered to our company to expand our operations and make them known almost globally.
Very good. Would you mind to introduce yourself to our viewers, please?
Sure, yes. I'm Tassos Stavro. I'm the Group Sales Director and China and Asia General Manager of Aristo Operations. Our group has expanded its operations in China and Asia for the past 5 years, and Vietnam is the newly launched market for our group.
Very good. Excellent. Tassos, we've been hearing a lot about Cyprus since few years. It is often qualified as the best option for immigration. What makes Cyprus so popular as an immigration destination or as a citizenship by investment destination?
Well, whether it's the most popular or the most successful one, we shall let our esteemed clientele to judge that. What I will say is that it's a great alternative. We know that nowadays people search and they're accustomed to more options when it comes to relocating or immigrating. I would say one of the major pillars and parameters which set this program, and I mean the citizenship by investment as one of the top ones, is the fact that, first of all, there are no wasted money. And what I mean by wasted money, the investment in order to get the citizenship is clearly either on property or partly on government bonds, thus making it be a program that can pay back a good investment to any potential passport applicant. And when I say pay back, this is due to the fact that the Cyprus program essentially offers a clear exit plan that investors can liquidate most or 70% basically of their investment back into cash by disposing their investment in the open market after a period of 3 years.
So if I understood well, basically Cyprus is that you buy for about 2 million euros worth of real estate that is designated. And that's it. I mean,
that's it.
So you don't throw money away.
No.
You're just buying real estate which will be under your name that you can use yourself, or you can rent out if you want, etc. Right?
That is the beauty of the program, that the only major prerequisite is that you have to keep with you from the 2 million euro investment, which is the major program which is in effect and in line with the promotion. Basically, you keep your investment, which is 1.5 million euros for a period of 3 years. And the only prerequisite is that you have to keep the home residence of a minimum value of 500,000 euros with you forever. There is no language criteria, no examination criteria, not even residing criteria. Since you are an EU citizen, you can freely move, work, study, and set up business in any European country.
Let me get back to you on that then. If I understand well, once you acquire the Cyprus citizenship, and then you get a passport, of course, later, you are a European citizen. That means you can establish, work, do business, study, retired in any European country. Am I correct?
Very correct, a very apt approach. But on top of that is the fact that the program enables you to generate income on your investment as well. Since day one that you have signed a contract of sale with the developer, you can start generating income by renting your investment properties.
Okay, so you're getting an income right away from
right away from any property investment. And furthermore, although Cyprus is a small country compared to most of the European nations and big cities we know, still offers great investment opportunities as well as great incentives when it comes to taxation and managing your wealth. Cyprus, it's a very popular and very well established financial center. Also enjoying the lowest corporate tax all over Europe, only 12.5%.
2.5%.
12.5%. I wish it was 2.5%.
About 12.5 is even cheaper than Hong Kong.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. But you've been talking about exit strategy, so people can sell back most of their real estate after 3 years or something like that, or they can rent it. How's the economy now in Cyprus? We know that you get hit in 2008 like everybody else. But how's the economy now in Cyprus, and how's the real estate market in Cyprus now?
Yeah, very good. Thank you for the question, because this is one of the strong points of Cyprus being a European country at the moment. You mentioned that we were hit back in 2008. Essentially, the domino effect of the global economic and European crisis came with a delay in Cyprus. Cyprus, it's a smaller economy, and this is a curse and a blessing at the same time, because being smaller, you have to follow the trends and the behavior of the overall EU economy and market, but at the same time, we have managed to recover tremendously quickly. The Cyprus went out of the crisis, out of the support program of Europe and the IMF only within 18 months.
Yeah,
and that was more or less halfway through of what was the whole
planning.
The whole planning, the whole restructuring thing.
So the economy and the real estate now is good?
We can safely say that the economy has bounced back.
Okay.
Cyprus currently is the fastest growing economy in Europe, all over Europe.
All over Europe.
With a growth of the economy of about 2.8%, which is more or less the top capacity of what Europe can perform.
Correct.
But most importantly is the fact that Cyprus real estate has really bounced back.
Okay.
We can see that the prices are not even in stagnation anymore. We are now again experiencing capital appreciation of about 6 to 8%, which is close to normal of what Cyprus have been experiencing for decades, which is one of the strong points of the Cyprus real estate industry that is yielding a good and stable capital appreciation every year.
Very good. Can we, now we understand that the real estate market is good, the economy is doing better, the program is definitely one of the best alternatives there. What about any changes? Can we expect any change in the program? Are they going to, like US is talking to increase the amount of investment? Is Cyprus is talking about increasing or anything like that? Anything like that?
Well, I wouldn't say at the moment that we shall expect any negative effects or changes on the program, which apparently has been doing great. And going back to the first scale of your question, what makes this program be very, very popular? If we bear in mind that in a period of less than three years since the day that the new program is launched in the way it stands today, more than 4 billion euros have been injected into the economy. That's a great thing. So I don't think that at least for the next 18 to 24 months we should expect any dramatic changes in the program.
Very good.
However, we shall always consider the fact that Cyprus is an EU state member country, and
you have to obey to EU
we
law
have to follow the general EU rules. Yes.
Very good. Well, we'll see after Brexit what happened then.
Even Brexit, I wouldn't say that it's a bad thing for Cyprus after all. Cyprus, as part of being a European country, is a Commonwealth country as well.
It's a Commonwealth country, so you keep all his entrance with UK.
I wouldn't, and it's not safe enough, I think, for any of us to predict or predetermine what will be the after Brexit period. We are now working ahead to the activation of the Act 50 regulation, which will basically initiate the exit of UK from Europe. But I think at the end of the day, Cyprus will be one of the few countries that might have a positive effect out of that, since it's a Commonwealth country. And I guess that preferential treatment will be somehow in place.
Somehow in place.
Yeah.
Last question before I let you go. We've been reading a lot lately about the fact that big gas and oil reserve was found on Cyprus territory. Any big news coming on that? No.
This is an ongoing fact, actually. It's old, but also fresh old news, because we have recently interest from the two tycoons, two of the greater oil drilling companies, ExxonMobil and Shell. They are already on board. We have Noble, which is already drilling. We have Novatek, a French company, drilling, Eni and Kogas. And we can see that finally the reserves of Cyprus in energy are greater of what we all expected.
Excellent.
It's about 300 billion euros.
So that would be another input in the economy.
That would be another great input to the already well-performing economy. and strong GDP of the country.
So therefore, sorry to interrupt you, so therefore, it would be a good idea just to buy real estate in Cyprus with or without citizenship. The economy is going out there, right?
Although we are talking about immigration and real estate through investment in citizenship in a way, Cyprus is not just the case. Cyprus has always been a pole of attraction of direct foreign investment by many countries and many ethnicities on real estate.
Okay.
That's the reason apparently that through the ages, the real estate industry occupies approximately 15% of the overall GDP of the country.
Okay, just 15. Okay.
And we can see also the latest statistics that foreign investors have gained back their trust into Cyprus real estate. We had a dramatic increase of about 25% of what has been during the bad years of the recession.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you again.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the invitation.
And I hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.